Hi everyone, it's Amanda here with your Teen Rune Scope. It's actually marked my 3rd anniversary here on YouTube. So I did want to take a moment to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to videos. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. And I especially want to thank all of you who have gotten a private session with me, a private reading. For those of you who haven't, I do those on Skype. They are $5 for minutes. If you haven't gotten one and you'd like to get one, go ahead and drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U, and we can get you signed up for that. Also wanted to thank those of you who have purchased my videos over on Vimeo. The link to my on-demand Vimeo page is also below. Just tap or click the little arrow beneath the video. But over there, for those of you who maybe can't quite afford a private session, I know not everybody's in the same financial boat. I do offer some cheaper general readings over there, but they are more specific. So your love and career rune scopes are over there for all of teen. I also just last month posted your mid-year readings. So those are general readings covered through. For a small fee, you can view those if you have a Vimeo account, and it's free to sign up. So definitely jump over there. And of course, every month I am doing the spiritual guidance card where I pull, it's kind of part 2 of your free videos here on YouTube. For those of you who want a little extra guidance, and this month I'm going to be pulling one card from the Astrological Oracle cards by Antonella Castelli. It's a beautiful deck, and especially those of you who are interested in astrology, and who, if you watch the astrology videos on YouTube, you can definitely probably find some correspondences to what's going on in your chart for the month of August based on the cards that I will pull. So definitely join me over there for that. For those of you, if you're broke, you don't have any extra money, I totally get that. I totally understand that. But if you like what I'm doing and you would like to support the channel, the easiest way is to just subscribe. Click that little subscribe button here in the video or below the video. And when I first started, there were only like a handful of people doing card readings and oracle readings and that sort of thing. And now it's become very, very saturated. So much so that it's very hard sometimes to kind of find the reader that you like, or there are so many you forget. So definitely, if you want to be able to find me again, just click subscribe. You can also share videos with your friends and family if you think they would benefit. And or you could click on one of the ads in videos to support me as well. So I think all of you who have done all of that, and particularly regulars that I talk to every 6 weeks or so, which is the amount of time I recommend between readings. But you know who you are. Thank you so much for giving me the honor of helping you on this path, on this crazy thing we called life. So I do take that responsibility very seriously, and I thank you very much for trusting me to deliver the messages that you need to hear from your spirit guides. Also, I wanted to mention that I will be offering one more online rune class for teen. This one is going to run August 29th through October 10th. So the deadline to sign up is Thursday, 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Last month I misspoke and said the 26th, but it is the 25th is the deadline. It's $1 for the 6-week course. If you would like to sign up for that, or if you would just like some more information, drop me a line at that same email address I mentioned earlier. It's also below the video, and we can get you signed up, or I can send you the info sheet on that. So again, thank you so much for your continued support. But now, without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your Rune Scope. I'm back to using the lovely Golden Tarot by Cat Black, of course, in conjunction with the runes. But let's see what this holds in store for Capricorn. First of all, which runes want to chat with you? And then we'll lay out the tarot. Now, as always, do check the video for your rising sign as well, like I always say, because that can contain additional messages for you, cover other areas of life that may be highlighted for you. Yes, if you would like something specifically about your situation, your goals that relates, not to every other Capricorn watching this, you know what to do. You got to schedule a private consultation. That's the only way I can really hone in on what's going on with you personally, and kind of escape these very broad general energies, and like see how things are going to play out for you specifically. And I talked about how to set that up at the beginning of the video. The details are also below. Just tap or click the arrow beneath the video if you want to schedule an appointment, and we'll take a look at what's going on with you. So focus and or challenge of the month. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups coming up. So this could be, pages are often children in our lives. Could be a water sign child, doesn't have to be though. So Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or someone with those traits, very intuitive, maybe a bit shy, very creative, very intelligent, bright, but more in an artistic way, very sensitive sometimes, and insightful, especially intuitively. So if you have a child, if you have a younger sibling, sometimes pages will signify a younger sibling, or someone, you know, even a sibling that just we always kind of viewed as the younger sibling, even if they aren't, because we always had to kind of take care of them or look after them or check in on them, make sure they had food or whatever. Maybe somebody who's not so good at taking care of themselves. Yeah, this could be that person in your life. Now, for some of you, this could be a young child that is just, you know, maybe you are spending more time with this child. You know, kids are out for part, you know, I know a lot of them go back and invest, but for the most part, they be out of school. So you'll be spending more time with one of your children in particular. Maybe you both enjoy the same creative pursuit. I'm seeing somebody making some kind of craft with glue with their kid, and it's not for school, it's just for fun, but using and building something. I'm seeing popsicle sticks. So, but it seems like you're making some kind of toy or something they're going to play with. Maybe a kite. That's going to be obviously a specific message, but I am seeing a kite. I'm also seeing, yeah, somebody building something with popsicle sticks and glue, and just, you know, having a really good time laughing and doing this. So I'm seeing the focus for us, those of you who have little ones, spending more time with them, or spending time with your nieces, your nephews, other kids in your life. Maybe you've got a lot of birthdays going on. It could be your grandchildren. Again, this is a general reading. So now for some of you, this may not be a child at all. Pages can often symbolize messages coming to us. With the cup suit, that is emotions. So this could be someone expressing, you know, an emotion to you, that they're missing you, that they love you, they care about you. Now, for some of you, this could be a family member, a female family member, or a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while. And, you know, your first inclination may be kind of, you know, she's being very nice. What does she want? Because for some of you, this could be someone who has not got the best track record, who is not the most reliable sort. They kind of only maybe come around when they need something, come around when they want something from you. So there could be an element of that, but so you'd be thinking, oh, if I answer this, you know, there's no back out. There's no getting out of it. Now, some of you, this could be you're talking about getting pregnant. You're thinking about getting pregnant. Some of you may be just weighing that. You know, again, once you walk through this door, there's no going back. This is a big moment. It changes your whole life. And some of you are discussing this with a partner. For you Capricorn men, this could be, you know, it could be your mate that's undecided. If your mate is female, you know, she may go back and forth on this and not be sure if she wants to have kids. So this could be something that is, for some of you, I feel like some of you Capricorn men watching really do want a child. And this, you know, may be something that could endanger the relationship if this person doesn't. You'd be like, well, I need to be with somebody who does. And vice versa for you Capricorn females. Maybe you're with a man who's just like, I don't want kids, or maybe he's already got kids, I don't want any more. You know, so that's going to be a topic of conversation. Now, some of you be getting a message from someone that you are interested in romantically, that is very emotionally charged, again, expressing feelings. So this would indicate to me this is probably not like someone you just met. This is someone you've known for quite some time, and they could be expressing their feelings for you. Or this can always work both ways, Capricorn. So maybe this is saying, maybe you're trying to figure out when to express your feelings to a crush or to someone that you like. And, you'd be unsure whether they are attached, whether they're in a relationship, or what their status is. And that would be what you're trying to find out. So a lot of different scenarios for Capricorn peeps here, for the focus or the challenge. So, but let's move on and see what else we've got here. So I have, there's travel coming up. So some of you, or a move. So some of you are looking into moving into a new property. You are, you've purchased the property, you've got real estate and a change of residence. And those of you that have moved in recently to a new home or are moving in, it's a lot of work. And, you may be, if you're moving in with a partner or if you're moving in with a roommate, you'd be kind of short-tempered because of all the work. It's hard work to move, to buy property. Some of you be fixing up a property you just moved into. You'd be fixing up a property you're trying to sell. But at the same time, there'd be a lot of social demands on you with the Hermit card in reverse. So it could be that like you do just want to kind of work around and get things set up, get things ready to sell this property or get this property ready for you to move in. And everybody keeps kind of, oh, you got to come do this, or inviting you out to social things. And, I think you will accept some of those invitations, but at some point you're going to have to be, I can't go out anymore. I've got to finish this. It's good work. I mean, you're definitely making some beautiful changes to your home. Some of you just be renovating a home, but I feel like any of you, this is a new property, or you're looking to sell the one that you're in so you can move to a new property. Those of you that are looking for a home and will find one, but you will have to go out a lot. Like you'll have to go meet the realtor at a lot of different properties. So be prepared if you're looking at us to see a lot of stuff. You'll know, I think we always know the right home when we walk into it. It just feels right. We can kind of picture our stuff around, and we kind of fall in love with certain elements. Or certain architectural features of a place, or maybe the neighborhood. So, I mean, you will definitely know it when you see it. If you're looking at this, it seems like you'll have to look at a lot of properties before you find the right one, but it does seem like you'll find it, because then you'll be like, oh, I'm done. There are a few of you that have like an idealistic view that's going to be kind of shattered. Like maybe you thought you could get more for your money than you're going to be able to find, or maybe you thought you could afford to live in a neighborhood, but you really got to kind of downsize it, or you're going to have to look at a neighborhood that's more affordable. So, but don't give up. Just because, life seldom matches what we idealize or what we picture in our head with our fantasy, in our fantasies. So, there'd be sort of like a coming down to earth, but you're an earth sign. You're usually pretty grounded anyway. You don't usually let your fantasies run away with you too much. But yeah, this would be connected to a move or a change or a property here. For some of you, this could just be like a family coming to see you, or a member of your family. For some of you, this person that was coming up at the beginning, wanting you to come see them, and you have to work that in. And you think maybe based on this message that they send you, this Page of Cups, this emotional message, that when you get there, this is going to be like a really good visit, or it's going to be, and it may not totally live up to your expectations. If you have an idealistic view with the way that is going to pan out, it turn out differently. But yeah, and some of you just be like, look, I can't come this month. I will come next month. And then this person like gets upset about it or something, kind of counteracts everything nice that they said before. So you know, again, that'll play out differently for all of you, but you have to put something on hold. You have to drop an idea that you had or an idealistic vision of something, a relationship, a reunion, or a property that you were looking at. Now, the help that's going to be available to you, we have the Lover's card in reverse. So this can indicate making a decision, finalizing a choice. It can also sometimes mean a triangle dynamic in a relationship, 3 people involved in a relationship. So someone's married and interested in someone else, or someone's interested in somebody who is already, in a relationship. But I mean, for this to come up in the help, I mean, you could hear that this is, this could be a bit gossipy. Like you could be hearing this through the wire. You could be getting this information from someone else. I don't feel like, Capricorn, for any of you, this involves you directly, unless you are the one making the decision, narrowing down the choice. For some of you, it could just be that you're narrowing down a choice between 2 properties. It doesn't have to involve love at all. So for some of you, as long as you're patient, the patience will pay off. So yeah, for many of you, I think it will be looking at all these properties, looking at all these homes, and then narrowing it down to this is the one. For others of you, you're going to hear that someone has, there's been like a breach in loyalty in a relationship. Someone has perhaps cheated on their mate, but for you, this is you feel like this person has gone through a difficult lesson, and now, this is a help to you. It's the fact that this has happened. So, but yeah, you'd be hearing this through the wires, and you wonder at first, I don't know if this is true, or you'd be kind of getting the information secondhand, not from any of the people involved, but it seems like you're connected. This is a friend, this is a family member, so you are naturally concerned about this person, but perhaps happy that they will be getting out of a negative situation, or hopefully maybe hoping this is the catalyst for them to get out of a negative situation. It does seem like this information will turn out to be true, because we have Ansus here and it is in the upright. So I do feel like you will be eventually have this information confirmed. But yeah, patience will be necessary. Just take things slow regarding any decisions. Capricorn, if you're the one kind of caught between 2 people, or if you are involved in a situation like this, it does seem like if you just kind of express your feelings, you will get an honest answer from the person you are most drawn to. Because if you are the one kind of caught in the middle, it seems like you already know which person you want to be with. And if you're the one interested in someone who's already in a relationship, already kind of taken, it seems like you'll be getting some information about, like, this person is maybe not that happy in this partnership, or maybe they, are actually reciprocating your feelings. But so yeah, I'm seeing you really kind of focused on emotional things during the month of August, and traveling to see family, or if you're not moving or looking to move, yeah, you could be traveling to see family, traveling to visit somewhere you've been before, a connection to the past in some way with Othila here, staying maybe somewhere you've stayed before, or feel that way. For some of you, it could just be kind of a deja vu. It's like, I've never been here before, but it feels familiar. It feels very like I've lived here in a past life or something. So very cool. Now, what must be accepted about this? And this is sometimes, usually external forces, like other people, and we can only really react, them exerting their free will, and so that's why it must be accepted. We've got the Magician card in the reverse, and then we have Thurisaz and Rido in reverse. So there could be delays around a travel or moving. Again, as we were kind of talking about, patience will be required regarding both of those situations. But yeah, you feel like there is something connected to travel or to moving that it's kind of like your power's taken away, or you're powerless to stop it, or you're Rido in reverse can mean having to go see again a sick relative, or a relative that needs us, and you know you're going to kind of be used for something, but you kind of have this, feeling of duty or honor that you have to go. So this is like a trip that you don't really want to take, but you feel like you have to. So, so for some of you, it could be that. For others, those of you looking at properties, it could be, I have to go see all these properties to find the right place. But I really am tired. I worked all day and I really don't feel like going to look at, houses, this weekend or whatever, but you have to. So it's like, the stuff you have to do in order to get the result, or a trip or travel, you have to go on out of a sense of loyalty, or at least you feel like you have to go. Do you really have to? It seems like some of you are going to try to get out of it and be like, look, I can't. Or look, I'm going to have to table this and be patient. But I do feel like whatever you feel like you need more information on, or whatever you feel like you are being patient for, or that you need more, you need to talk to someone first, you are going to narrow down the decision with this Lover's card in reverse. Like, you are going to pick one or the other, and stand behind your decision and feel confident about it. That's the help that's available to you. Like, the right decision will come to you if you're feeling confused at the beginning of this, no matter what you're choosing between. But yet those of you that are, again, with this Seven of Cups in reverse, it is kind of like a, unfortunately, one of our goals or something that we wanted to happen in us, we have to kind of ground that in a bit more reality, or we thought we could do all this and we're going to have to maybe be a bit more realistic. There are only so many hours in the day and you're only one person. So you are not all powerful Oz. So you can't take care of your stuff and someone else's. And it could be that, again, someone or people putting too many demands on you in an unfair way. And because you've got too much going on in your own life. You've got too much going on if you're moving, or emotionally, you've got family that needs you, or that you're trying to deal with, or a relationship that you're trying to figure out. So Capricorn, no matter which of those scenarios, and for some of you, maybe more than one of those scenarios are playing out, seems you've got a big decision, but you're going to know the absolute right decision to make. It seems pretty clear cut to me. And you're going to get some really good advice or some reliable information regarding whatever this choice is, so that you can feel like you made the best decision. August is a busy month. I really think that you're going to need some time out to just kind of relax, or at least have your weekends free so that you can rest a little bit and kind of catch up on some sleep, because it does seem to be a kind of go month, a lot to do. And a lot of demands being placed on you. So know when to say no, Capricorn. You can't make everybody's life events. That's another thing with the Hermit card in reverse, is sometimes a lot of invitations to events coming in and you just can't possibly go to all of them. And everybody feels that theirs is the most important. Of course they do. But, you're going to have to choose on some occasions, because some things are probably going to conflict. So a lot to do with scheduling, a lot to do with travel, and working that out, and maybe having to delay one trip in favor of another, or vice versa, maybe delaying all trips, all travel until you have more time. So, but that's what I see for this Capricorn. I do hope that was helpful. I am going to shuffle the astrological oracle cards for you now, and pull your spiritual guidance card for the month of August. So meet me over on Vimeo for that, and we'll see what extra wisdom, extra guidance they have for you for the month of August. And I will see you back here next month.